time. Someone still whisper in the rhyme. I walk softer, but I still step. Still learning how to love what's left. No, I'm not whole, but I'm not gone. And I've stayed when I could have moved on. I'm half healed and still afraid, but I'll show up in my own way. Not perfect, not polished, not always loud, but I'm still here and that's a lot. They want clean stories, straight success. But I'm still here and that's a lot. They want clean stories, straight success, but I'm still holding my own mess. They want clean stories, straight success, but I'm still holding my own mess. And yet somehow I bloom in parts. And yet somehow I bloom in parts.
Don't relay this with sparks.
And yet somehow I bloom in parts. Broken shore. Bloom in parts. broken shore, but full of heart.
You can have explosion here.
Of heart. No, I'm not home.
And the end of the explosion. Add
No, I'm not home. But
we'll do that. We'll move that there. And then here we'll add flame. It actually might work perfectly.
no, I'm not home. But
Just back this a little bit.
but I'm not gone. But I'm not gone.
Less glow. Less strength. Slow down the filters. And keep the same range.
I'm not gone.
And then from here, we'll go back to sparks. And we'll do slight sparks. Extend that to further.
I'm not gone. I'm half healed and still afraid.
And right there. I like that, but I don't like the blur. Don't like that one. The disco might do it. No, too much. can add that. Instead of there, so
I'm half-healed and still afraid, but I show up in my own way.
and then here we can add some sunlight again. Which sunlight do we want though? We'll do that one.
But I show up in my own way. Not perfect, not polished, not always alive. Perfect, not polished, not always allowed, but I'm still here and that's allowed. Allowed, but I'm still.
Right there as we go back to sparks.
I'm still here and that's allowed. And that's allowed. Up in my own way. Not perfect, not polished, not always allowed, but I'm still here and that's allowed. Healing doesn't look like peace. It's just
And then right there is where I go into the fire.
healing doesn't look like peace. It's jagged breath and slow release. It's jagged breath and slow release. But even release. But I'm not hiding anymore.
And right there we'll add another explosion.
Even halfway, I am more. Halfway, I am more.
And flaming edges.
I am more. to find. I'm half healed and half defined. Halfway there, but all still mine. And half defined. Halfway there.
We're gonna layer that with more sunlight. Sunlight, sunlight, sunlight. Boom. Then we're gonna do the shaded sunlight. But it's gonna be specific shade. Where is it? We could do shadow.
Halfway there, but all still mine.
Move that up a little bit.
Way there, but all still mine. The world can wait for me to shine.
And go like a fireplace kind of vibe. I don't want burning love. Actually, it's not bad.
Halfway there, but all still mine. The world can wait for me to shine. Even cracked eyes in time. To shine.
Right there is running at a crack.
The world can wait for me to shine. Even cracked eyes in time. Even cracked eyes in time.
Yeah, this gap here that we need to add something into. So what we'll do here is have the next song going into it and to find the right image, go with it. to the image, because the next song should be Pause to Heal, which is a definite. Use different images, so we won't use that one. Let's see, not that one. Maybe that one. What do we have this initially? We can definitely use this one for Pause to Heal. The transition has to be kind of we'll do clouds. See how it looks first. Good transition. The animation for this needs to be something in we can slide it right. So it transitions into it. Nah. We're gonna keep it with the cloud. The cloud was better. I just wish it would go slower. But it's okay. We can do here for the effects. Not a frost, not a sparkle, not fold, not a fine. Shake, maybe. We can maybe do shake. Let's see how it looks. Transitioning into there. It's okay to be still. I can definitely do that. We can stretch this out a little bit longer. It's okay to be still. Stretch the shake out to that point. It's okay to be still. You're not falling behind. And then in the midst of that shake, we'll add some rain to make it better. Spread that out to there. It's okay to be still. You're not falling behind. You're growing soft. Let's see how that goes.
It's okay to be still. You're not falling behind. You're growing soft. You don't have to bloom just to be enough.
Pull that back. Add another. And then
you don't have to bloom just to be enough. You don't have to run when the world gets rough.
let's undo that. And let's make that. We'll do animation, combo. We need a ripple. Or, no, we can actually just do a ripple effect. It'll be better than doing the animation. We don't want the blur. So it's either this one, no, this one. Yeah.
You're growing soft. You don't have to bloom just to be enough. You don't have to run when the world gets rough.
Let's continue the droplets and the ripple.
You don't have to bloom just to be enough. You don't have to run when the world gets rough. You're allowed to rest, to close your eyes, to not chase meaning in every song.
Here, we'll extend it some more. Let's extend it to the length of the song, actually. That way we don't keep adding. And it transitions, it can be a smoother. Ooh, too far. Hey, about there. Yup. Let's go back up so I can see where. Yup. Okay, cool.
You don't have to bloom just to be enough. You don't have to run when the world gets rough. You're allowed to rest, to close your eyes, to not chase meaning in every sunrise.
So back here, we're gonna add sun to the ripple. Let's be more specific. Sunrise, so we can get. I'll just scroll. Oh, this is sunset, but it'll do. Not that one. Ooh, this one.
Sunrise, pause to hear, pause to breathe. You don't have to bloom just to be believed. It's sacred.
Skip too far. Okay, cut back to right after. Let's still need it a little further back, just a tiny bit.
Just to be believed.
Alright, so right there. At that.
Rest is sacred. Rest is real. Rest is sacred. Rest.
So to right before. Oh, not to the line. To right before the line. Right there. Double this back. We'll add another loop of sun, and it's going to be changed a little bit. So it's going to go rest is sacred.
Rest is sacred.
Alright, so we'll do less atmosphere, less filter, slower speed. And a little smaller. So it comes out.
Rest is sacred. Rest is real.
To here. We'll leave that like it is. So.
Rest is real. Not every battle needs a sword to feel.
We'll add some divine just for shading purposes. You'll see the transition. Boom, boom.
Rest is real. Not every battle needs a sword to feel. The world needs a sword to feel. The
Pause. We don't want confetti, we don't want laughter, we don't want speechless, we don't want sparkle. We could do sparkle, fuck it. Sparkle will work here.
not every battle needs a sword to feel. The world applauds the ones who rise, but never the heart. The world applauds the ones who rise.
And then we'll dole it out for we can do noise. Noise will work.
The world applauds the ones who rise, but never the hearts that just survive. But never the hearts that just survive. But never the hearts that just survive. So here's your crown, quiet and kind, for showing up when you almost declined. If your heart's still beating, then your story's still growing. Pause to heal,
take a break from editing, and since I'm live, I'm just gonna let everything I've done play for a little bit while I take a break.
I laugh, but the silence is louder inside. I move, but it feels like I'm stuck in the time. I smile, but my hands are too heavy to pray. I try, but I'm scared I'm just drifting away. Still I breathe, still I break, still I wake up and say, I've got shaky hands, but a steady heart. I fall apart slow, but I'm doing my part. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm scarred, but I'm still showing up with a steady heart. I miss who I thought I would already be. I hide when the voices get too loud for me. I dream with the doubt still pressed to my chest, but somehow I show up again with what's left. I miss who I thought I would already be. I hide when the voices get too loud for me. I dream with the doubt still pressed to my chest, but somehow I show up again with what's left. Still I breathe, still I break, still I wake up and say, I've got shaky hands, but a steady heart. I fall apart slow, but I'm doing my part. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm scarred, but I'm still showing up with a steady heart. I've got shaky hands, but a steady heart, with a steady heart. I fall apart slow, but I'm doing my part, doing my part. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm scarred, but I'm still showing up with a steady heart. I don't need the world to understand me, I just need to keep waking up. I've walked through fire just to be seen, smiled through silence, said nothing mean. If pain's a teacher, I've paid in full, but I'm still here and I'm still whole. I've strung myself to fit their space, apologize for taking place. I've begged for love that I already gave, and buried dreams I swore I'd save. But every scar's a map I made to show the places I forgave. I'm still here, even when I break. Still show up when my hands still shake. I might be lost, but I never quit. I wear my pain like a perfect fit. You can call me cry, call me warm, but I'm still here. That's how I'm reborn. I've stood alone with shaking knees, fought back storms no one sees. I've let go of things I wish had stayed, and forgiven those who never paid. I built myself in quiet rooms with broken truths and fading moons. I kept on breathing when it hurt, turned my weakness into worth. I'm still here, even when I break. Still show up when my hands still shake. I I'm reborn. I don't need applause to stand. Don't need a crowd to hold my hand. Just the truth I've grown to trust. The rising slow is still enough. I'm still here, even when I break. Still strong when my hands still shake. I might be lost, but I never quit. I will pray like a perfect fit. I'm not fearless, but I'm still strong. I'm still here, and I still belong. I went silent, but the words still found me. I disappeared when I needed love most. Spoke in silence, lived like a ghost. Buried deep in habits I swore I left. Smiling wide with a shallow breath. I let the days pass like empty frames. Forgot my voice, forgot my name. But somewhere beneath that buried track, a voice kept whispering, come back. I wrote my way back through the cracks and shame. Line by line I reclaimed my name. Didn't shout, didn't scream, just let it flow. And bled every truth I was scared to show. I didn't heal in golden light. I found myself in sleepless nights. No clean epiphany, no guiding star. Just a beat up journal and a heart with scars. They saw the smile and not the storm. They heard the song, not how it formed. But page by page I lit my path till I found the strength I thought I lacked. I thought silence was safer, but silence never loved me back. I wrote my way back through broken days, traced my soul through ink and haze. I don't stand perfect, but I stand clear. I'm not all better, but I'm still here. But I'm still here. Just do it scared. I stayed still, waiting for the nerves to fade. Thought maybe someday I'd feel brave. But bravery's not a perfect start. It's a whisper that breaks a frightened heart. I didn't feel ready, not even close, but I moved anyway, with fear like a ghost. Just do it scared, just do it slow. Even if your hands say no, you don't have to shine, don't have to win. You just have to let the fight begin. They told me shook, I cried, I almost quit. But fear never asked if I was fit. Just do it scared, even with doubt. Even if you're screaming out, you're not weak. If your heart's not clear, you're just brave enough to still be here. They don't need to say a thing. They're there before your phone can ring. They feel the cracks behind your smile and sit with you and hurt a while. They don't need answers, don't need light. They just hold you through the night. The ones who stay when the sky turns gray, when the words run out and you push away. The ones who don't leave, don't fade, don't stray. Those are the ones who help you stay. They don't need praise, don't need the show. They stay behind when the crowds all go. And when you forget who you've become, they're the ones who call you home. You don't have to shine to be worth it all. They love you through every fall. The ones who stay when you lose your way, when you fall apart or turn away. They don't fix you, they just stay. And that kind of love never fades. They said I talk too loud, I feel too deep, like loving me was losing sleep. They called it chaos, I called it truth, but I started hiding to keep the peace. I was small to make them stay, but they still left anyway. I'm not too much, I'm just for fire. You weren't built for this desire. I've been for no one, just to fit. I finally see I'm worth all of it. They couldn't hold me, so I held back. But love isn't meant to shrink like that. I need hands that match my light, not ones that flinch at how I fight. I was small to make them stay, but they still left anyway. I'm not not too much, I'm just full fire. You weren't built for this desire. I've been for no one, just to fit. I finally see I'm worth all of it. Oh, oh, oh. You don't have to soften to be loved. You don't have to break to feel enough. I'm not too much, I never was. I'm just the kind you meet because you're ready now to feel it all. And I will rise even if you fall. I smile more now, but not all the time. Some wounds still whisper in the rhyme. I walk softer, but I still step. Still learning how to love what's left. No, I'm not whole, but I'm not gone. And I've stayed when I could have moved on. I'm half healed and still afraid, but I show up in my own way. Not perfect, not polished, not always loud, but I'm still here and that's allowed. They want clean stories, straight success, but I'm still holding my own mess. And yet somehow I bloom in parts. Broken, sure, but full of heart. No, I'm not whole, but I'm not gone. I'm half healed and still afraid, but I show up in my own way. Not perfect, not polished, not always loud, but I'm still here and that's allowed. Healing doesn't look like peace. It's jagged breath and slow release. But I'm not hiding anymore. Even halfway, I am more. I'm half healed and half divine. Halfway there, but all still mine. The world can wait for me to shine. Even cracked, I rise in time. It's okay to be still. You're not falling behind. You're growing soft. You don't have to bloom just to be enough. You don't have to run when the world gets rough. You're allowed to rest, to close your eyes, to not chase meaning in every sunrise. Pause to heal, pause to breathe. You don't have to bloom just to be believed. Rest is sacred, rest is real. Not every battle needs a sword to feel. The world applauds the ones who rise, but never the hearts that just survive.
Alright, we're back. We got through all the edits. You can let me know in the comments what you guys think so far. I'm gonna go back here to this divine area and add some effects because it's not giving what I wanted to give just yet. It's too still. So we're gonna double back. I'm gonna split this and then make it short to right here. Split there. Make this its own thing. Come in with the animations. I don't know what I want for the animations though. I want something slight, something.
Not every battle needs a sword to feel.
Okay, we can do that. And then here we'll have it fade into something.
World.
Or do we want something less?
World.
We can maybe do that. Let's see how it looks going back.
It's a sword to feel. The world applauds the ones who rise, but never the hearts that just survive.
And then here we'll probably have to split just because the static is not giving enough by itself. It's subtle. The survive, so we can do a transition here. Will the glow burst work? Let's see. Yes, that will work. Alright, so let's see.
The world applauds the ones who rise, but never the hearts that just survive.
So here's your crown, quiet and kind, for showing up when you always decline. We can do some sparks. We'll add on this layer of the noise. We kind of want to. We'll add. If we do silent, how will that work? Nope, it's not good enough. Shake isn't good enough either. The end, no, we don't want the end. We don't want to blur. We don't want to blur. We don't want fireworks. Maybe a fog would work. Something light. No, lighter. No. What about this one? Let's see. That's too heavy. It's too thick. That's too dark. A mist might work better. Mist is too heavy. A smog, no. A vapor. Ooh, vapor maybe. Let's see. Because we can do vapor over that.
But never the hearts that just survive. So here's your crown, quiet and kind.
Come back here. See.
Survive. So here's your crown, quiet and kind, for showing up when you almost decline.
Stop the vapors there. And then back into the vapors, we'll add a little spark to give it something light. I wish I could reverse the sparks and let them fall in that way. That's me moving it backwards, moving it forwards. But we're still gonna add the sparks. And we're gonna see where we want to stop it.
So here's your crown, quiet and kind, for showing up when you almost decline. If your heart's still beating, then your story's still growing.
Okay. So we'll stop it right there. And then we'll add like a heartbeat effect. See, this is where I get excited because I love doing this. I love testing things. I don't want a post bar. Fuck all that. Don't want that. That's too much. The love thing would be cool if it wasn't. Let's see, hold on. No, we don't want that. It's almost there though. It's almost giving what I want. Red beats is too much. Blink beats won't do it. White hearts aren't it. Magical hearts. What if we do a thump? I definitely wasn't right. I put thumpo, but post, shake, post bar, wobble, rocking warp, shake, soft, boomer, no, soft might do it. It just doesn't have a pulse to go with it, so I don't like it. Wavy is not it. It's not what I want. Trimmer sounds good, but it's too much. I got the hiccups. Excuse me. Black noise? It's not giving enough. Stutter? Nope, stutter is not giving enough either. It's giving too little. Red beat still not it. Post bar still not it. Post line. Nope, because of the purple. The purple killed it. If we do heartbeat like this. Nope, we don't want that. Shaky Dolly, no. Galaxy, no. Recorder, no. Black noise, no. Light pop, no. It's too distorted. Why can't I find anything? Does Phantom work? Found doesn't work because it can't track anything. It's body effects. It's for people, not still images. What are my favorites? Do I have anything? Moving droplets and droplet distort. Not what I want, unfortunately. Video effects. We don't need pause. We don't need opening, closing. We don't need nightclub. We don't need lens, maybe. No, not lens. Light effects, retro, glitch, distortion, decor, screen. Screen, maybe. Not lo-fi. Wobbly black might do it. We gonna play it through to right there and see how it does.
For showing up when you almost declined. If your heart's still beating, then your story's still growing. Pause.
Now we need something for that build up. It's very short and fast, but we need texture. Ooh, it's gonna be very short. It's a do.
Story's still growing. Pause.
Ooh, let's speed it up. 70. Let's see how that looks.
Pause to heal. Pause to heal.
Okay, maybe we need to slow it down just a little bit if we're gonna make it longer. So 65.
Pause to heal.
Okay, even slower. Let's go 55.
Pause to heal.
Almost. We're almost there. 45? Question mark?
Pause to heal. Pause.
And then we'll add another one there. So it should go.
Pause to heal. Pause to breathe.
Ooh. I actually like that. If you don't know, TikTok doesn't push out this share, or this live. So if you would like to push it out, you can always share it. But it's no biggie either way.
Pause to heal. Pause to breathe. The quiet matters even if unseen.
We're gonna put a marker there, one here. Put a marker. Bring it back to here. I'm gonna go back with some more droplets because I like the droplets. It's like surreal. Some of my favorites. So we can go like that, and then after the scanning.
Pause to breathe. The quiet matters even if unseen.
You're not. Ooh. So let's go back.
The quiet matters even if unseen.
Click here, set another marker here. Come back here to where the droplets stop. Let's go to defrost because I actually would like to see how that would look with this sound.
Fancy, you're not behind, you're not too late. You're a garden learning how to wait.
Ooh. Defrost there. Slow it down. 25.
You're not behind, you're not too late. You're a garden learning how to wait.
I don't like that. So let's pull it back to like 10. And then run it back.
You're not behind, you're not too late. You're a garden learning how to wait.
Extend it. Okay, can we extend it a little bit more? See how it goes. Ooh, perfect. Because that definitely does it better.
You're not behind, you're not too late. You're a garden learning how to wait.
And then we have to deal with that long little rift there, which I would split transition into light sweep. Ooh, that actually does work. And then this transition. Let's see how it looks.
Behind, you're not too late. You're a garden learning how to wait.
And then transition that into right here, just some like
The lady died.
so y'all finished season 2. Oh yeah, right at the end. It was a setup the whole time, but hold on. Let me end this. Hold on, let me end this stream.